The US dollar on Tuesday rose to an all-time high for a second day in a row, reaching 221 rupees in the interbank market. According to the Forex Association of Pakistan, FAP, the greenback was up 5 rupees and 80 paise against the previous day's close of 215 rupees and 20 paise to reach 221 rupees around 12 p.m. After reaching a peak of 211 rupees and 93 paise on June 22, the dollar started declining for a brief period and fell to a low of 204 rupees and 56 paise on July 4. However, the strength gained by the rupee after $2.3 billion Chinese inflows evaporated within a couple of weeks, as the dollar snapped the rupee's rising streak and gained 2 rupees and 38 paise in the interbank market on July 5, the first appreciation in the new fiscal year. Since then, the greenback has continued to rise with a slight reversal of the trend on July 15, the day the IMF announced it had reached a staff-level agreement with the government. However, the rupee reversed its gains the very next day, with analysts attributing it to low inflows and import payments. On Monday, the dollar had recorded a record single-day appreciation in the interbank market to reach 215 rupees and 20 paise from 210 rupees and 95 paise. In the first session, the greenback shot up to 217 rupees but gradually came down to the level reported by the SBP. However, the exchange companies reported that it closed at 216 rupees and 20 paise. Markets panicking. Mettis Global Director Saad bin Naseer said the rupee was seeing a decline due to panic buying of the dollar from banks in the interbank market. He said that panic is setting in the financial markets following fears of change in the government in Punjab and Centre after the by-polls on the province's 20 seats. The by-elections saw the PTI register a thumping victory against the PML-N, which leads the ruling coalition. He went on to say that the downgrading of Pakistan's outlook from stable to negative by the Fitch rating agency further increased panic in the market. Moreover, he said, the demand for dollar among importers had also spiked as the future of inflows from the International Monetary Fund, friendly countries and bilateral sources remained a concern. FAP chairperson Malik Bestan was more reproachful of banks when asked about the rupee's free fall. He alleged that banks were using the political situation in the country as an excuse and were involved in satrabazi, speculation, in the currency market. The state bank should take notice of this and immediately impose restrictions on forward booking of dollars to put an end to the unnecessary rise in the value of the greenback in the market, as well as banks' monopoly, he said. This, he added, would bring the panic in the market to an end. More to follow.